Try this again. Howdy. You make some phone calls this morning.
National Standard, Sergeant Kroll.
Hi, Sergeant Kroll. Just the guy I was looking for.
Okay.
Tommy Wasserberg calling.
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
I was waiting for you to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So here's the deal. So I know that you want a letter indicating all of the information as to why we are or we are not pursuing any criminal charges are within the case reports. And I know that you said last time that you had not obtained any of those copies.
I'll go to the court and have the copies brought out by the court. I can't afford the copies.
So at no point in time have we ever permitted you with any of the information, any of the police reports.
None, not one.
Let me do this. Let me see how many there are, and let me see what that would look like, and let me see if I can't somehow figure out how to just obtain redacted, of course, copies that you would be able to come and pick up.
Well,
I
just don't understand why, when there are so many clear violations of the law, like these guys are running imposters all over the web right now. And I can't do a thing about it because they got my Facebook account shut down. And that's a felony in this state.
So again, not knowing all the details of your investigation or investigation.
Right.
All the details. I don't. But what I can tell you is that internet-based anything is very difficult for us, especially if you have servers in one location, you have information in another.
Hey, at one point, Dustin Dial came in here. I thought this was some sort of computer forensics team. He came into my old place, was looking at the stuff, takes it back to the station, calls me and says, I just will try to log on to that one site and they're like hosting it on our server. And then all of a sudden he just like flipped on me and like started denying that he ever said that. And the guys at this another message board are like bragging about how they got him and Winsky in their pocket.
Okay. Well, I'm not fair to that.
Well, it's been a mess. I brought it with me. I mean, I will admit I brought it with me.
Let me do this. If you're here, let me do this. Let me try to figure out all the cases that you're involved in, and then what that would look like, and then let me see if I can't figure it out.
Hyde has the list.
I'm sorry?
Hyde has the list. Ian Hyde.
Ian Hyde has the list?
Ian Hyde has the list.
Okay, let me touch base with him and figure out what's going on, and then see if I can't get copies.
I appreciate it. What it comes down to is y'all don't have a computer forensics team. You don't have the confidence to do anything about this, and you have refused to call in the FBI as was agreed in the first place, even though there are federal statutes being broken. They laughed at you about why you didn't get the FBI to help you with the swatting, because they would have jumped right on that.
Okay, well, again, that's the criminal component of it. I'm not familiar with any of that.
Sure, no, I understand that's not your job. I'm saying that there's strong evidence that there's people being paid off in your department, and there's strong evidence of discrimination against me personally.
Okay, well, certainly we are more than willing to look at any of that stuff, and if you have concrete evidence, you'd like to bring
I tried to give it, and it just like I've given it to Peterson. I gave it to Peterson. I gave all it to them. I've been giving it to them, and they come back with blah 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 blah. No, we can't. No jurisdiction. Oh, it's internet and yada yada yada. I've given them all that for several years. I've been giving them this.
Okay, well then let me look at all the information.
Great.
See what I can find, and I will make sure that we can package it all up so that you actually have it for your records, so you can see what's going on.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it because I need to bring it to the court immediately. I mean, I have no choice. I have no way of shutting this down without a court order. And if the police won't do it, I got to go and beg for one in court myself.
Tell me, what's the best number to get hold of you?
This one, 241-2776.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Sergeant.
All right, it's going to take me a little bit, but I'll get on this.
That's okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Now it's the congressman's turn. Where's this fucking where's your Washington number, you prick? There it is. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Is there an aide available I can speak with about organized crime and targeted harassment, cybercrime? Please.
Would this be an issue you're experiencing, or it's just more policy related?
Both.
Okay. Give me one moment. Your name, please?
My name is Tommy Wasserberg, Wasserberg.
Okay, one moment. Thank you for holding this, Brianna.
Hello. Hi. My name's Tommy. I'm calling from Tucson. I'm not even sure where to start. I had made this complaint like a year or more ago to your office, and you received a letter from the FBI saying things that weren't true and let it drop right there. Since then, the problem has escalated severely, to the point where, well, let me just back up a little bit and give you a description of what's going on. I'm a transgender person. I'm also like a life scientist who got like thrown in the streets because of the death culture. And I have, I've been living in the hippie arts and entertainment community for many years. And since 1999, I can demonstrate that I've been like targeted for harassment by federal agents. I've left a paper trail that started with a break-in that backtraced to the Incirlik Air Force Base. Today, and actually for the last 10 years, I've been harassed by a group of Defense Department contractors, IT guys, IT security contractors. Translate that to mean cyber warfare and cyber crime. These people have, 3 years ago, they recruited a gang of alt-right cyber terrorists who key on transgender people that have been responsible for like 10 suicides, numerous mass shootings, or connected to numerous mass shootings, connected to 10 suicides. Things have they're defaming me, trying to incite violence against me, calling me a pedophile, which isn't true at all. And it's coming to me in the real world where it's cost me a lot of money several times. And the most recent that the police are doing absolutely nothing about is that someone called 911 saying they were me in my apartment with a gun about to kill myself. Fortunately, nobody's trigger happy in Tucson. The police are doing nothing. And my contention is that I've been targeted for many years. This is provable that I need somebody to file FOIAs on the FBI and the CIA and the NSA, please.
Okay. I do know that Congress is not allowed to do that. I know private citizens are able to file those.
Is there nothing that Congress can do? And this is a class matter. And, when they asked me, is this something policy or personal? And I said, both. There is a bill that needs to be resurrected or something made in its place, called the Megan Meier Cyberbullying Act. It's 2009. And I think Congressman Grijalva was one of the sponsors of the bill originally. I need legal help. I'm getting no help anywhere from the police or anywhere. The hosts, the site hosts, are biased in favor of the trolls. And I need some help somewhere. And I'm like beating on doors and getting nowhere. So, is there anything that the congressman can do in this matter?
Well, I appreciate you bringing that bill to our attention. I would have to double check to see if any other members have introduced that bill, anything similar to it, and I'm happy to.
Well, I don't know. Well, I'd like some feedback on this if I could get it, please, because I'm representing a number of victims, and there are 2,000 victims of this one site alone.
And to research on my end specific to this issue area. So if you would like to leave me an email address or a phone number.
Gladly, and I would appreciate hearing back, please. I have to go to the court, and it's, you know, whatever I can bring them would be appreciated. The email address is Dr. What's This, all lowercase, DRWHATS THIS at Hotmail.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
DRWHATS THIS at hotmail.com.
Okay.
And you know, the issue in general, and it's not just cyberbullying, but cybercrime also is probably worse because there's huge financial losses there. The local police have absolutely no teeth to prosecute anything, if they even have a computer forensics team, because there's no law that enables them to extradite anybody to an out-of-state offender. The federals claim that the individual losses are beneath their threshold and that there's not adequate threat to public safety. And my contention is bullshit. There are organized crime gangs that are milking people on fixed incomes with, you know, for $300-500 a month, just milking them. And like I said, there's these gangs that are pushing people to suicide and murder on the web. You know, it's like a big video game for them, but they're playing with real people. I think that leave you. That's it, and that's the best capsule description I can give you of the issue. And it's not just cyberbullying, but it's cybercrime. It's fraud. You know, a lot of fraud out there.
So I'll go ahead and see if there are any that have been introduced, and we can communicate via email.
I would appreciate that, because if nothing has been introduced, it needs to be introduced, and I can bring you lots and lots of victims.
Yeah, and we know that this is cyberbullying is a growing concern. So
yeah, and the cyber fraud is not getting any kind of press. There's bullying, and a lot of that bullying is paid. That people are being harassed by corporate interests to shut them up, to interdict their web presence.
Well, thank you for your call, and
I look forward to hearing from you. And who have I been speaking with, please?
my name is Ayana.
Ayana?
With an S.
With Sayana.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much, and I'll look forward to hearing from you.
No problem. Take care. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Let's try a civil rights lawyer. And Paul Gatone comes up. It's totally like I got don't answer his phone, doesn't return emails, nothing. Doesn't look like a right number. Hi, is there somebody I can talk to about a new matter?
What kind of case is it?
That's civil rights.
A civil rights case?
It's a civil rights case and it's a class matter.
Unfortunately, Natasha's only a criminal defense attorney. We have been trying to get that updated on Google for 2 years that I've been here.
Oh. Can she possibly make a referral to somebody who represents the victims?
Well, you'd be bringing the action, so she would refer over to Paul Gatone.
She refers to Paul Gatone. Paul Gatone.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll see if I can't get a handle on him. I've spoken to him at events, and he told me to call and write, and he never responded to either. We'll see what he does today. Is there another? Are there any other civil rights attorneys in town?
Let me see if I can find anybody on Google for you.
I got to Google myself. Pima County Attorney's Office. More places. Sean Thrush, divorce lawyer.
And you can always look at avvo.com, Avo. It's just a lawyer website.
Right.
Stephen White says he does civil rights.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, Tasha. I have a civil rights issue I'd like to get a consultation on.
Okay, so hold for just one moment, please.
Thank you.
How may I help you?
Hi, Luca, did you say?
Lupe, L-U-P-E.
Oh, Lupe. Hello. My name's Tommy. I'm a transgender person. And something of an activist with a long track record. You know, I'm an old hippie.
Okay.
And life scientist who's been speaking out about climate collapse for 40 years. So you can imagine what kind of targeted harassment I get.
Right. Okay. And what can I help you with?
Well, I am in a position where I have to go to the court to get relief from the people who are harassing me because the police are unable or unwilling to.
So, like, who is the people harassing? Like, are they people you work with?
No. I'm trying to picture a hippie transgender hippie artist. I'm a musician and a stone cutter and a writer. And I'm operating from my little cubicle, which has all my musical instruments and my stones and my computer around me, and I'm on the street peddling my stuff and playing music. That's me. For the past 20 years, starting January 21st, 1999. My computer has been invaded by, there were 50 of them destroyed in Texas between 1999 and 2005.
Before you continue, what's your last name?
Wasserberg, Wasserberg.
Okay. All right. Can you hold just a minute, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. Unfortunately, we are not able to take your case.
I don't expect anybody to take my case. What I'm looking for is to sit down with an attorney for an hour or two that I'll pay for to discuss what I have to do.
Yeah, that we don't have someone that would do that here because we don't do that type of law. But I can refer you to. We have an attorney. Have you tried contacting Paul Gatone?
Not recently.
Okay. And then also the Attorney General's office has a civil rights division.
Ha ha. We'll see. Okay,
so
thank
sorry,
you.
I'm not able
That's
to help
okay.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, let's see what Paul Gatone is answering his phone.
Paul Gatone. We are unable to take your call right now.
Yeah, right.
But
I'm not talking to your fucking machine.
Thank you for calling the Arizona Attorney General's office. To continue in English, please press 1. For Spanish, press 2. On behalf of Arizona Attorney General Mark Berdovich, I hope we can be helpful to you at the Arizona Attorney General's office. Please choose from the following options at any time. For consumer information or complaints, press 1. For the identity theft helpline, press 2. For the elder helpline, press 3. For the community services program, press 4. If you are a victim of crime or client on behalf of a crime victim, press 5. For employment, housing.
wait while I transfer your call. Office Victim Services, how can I assist you?
I don't know. I don't know if you can. I hope you can.
Okay.
I'm targeted for harassment because of my political opinions and because I'm transgender, and
Who are you
there's,
being harassed by?
pardon me,
Who are you being harassed by?
by for the past 10 years, there's been a gang of who are apparently IT contractors with federal contracts that have been directing traffic against me all over the web. 3 years
I don't
ago,
think I'm following. So are they like emailing you?
all of the above. They're private forum. It's a private forum, and there's a public forum. And then they use they run imposters of me. They take my media and adulterate it, defaming me. They have been inciting violence.
Have you filed the complaints on like the social media websites that their profiles aren't?
Absolutely, and the hosts are like biased in favor of the trolls. This is a very broad issue. I have one of the sites has 2,000 targets, over 2,000 targets on this one site, and I have at least 10 of their victims ready to like jump on board to a class action if anybody'd ever file it. Right now, I'm waiting on the Internal Affairs Sergeant Kroll to put together some kind of statement as to why they can't do anything, why they haven't done anything. This has been going on for several years. There's a pile of reports. The most
I'm not sure how our office can get involved with that, unfortunately. It looks like you're already taking the right steps by going through the social media posts and going through and reporting the false profiles of you.
Well, it's not just that, you know, there's all kinds of stuff, and they aren't taking it down. There's stuff, you know, I mean, I can usually get the imposters taken down. But the adulterated media doesn't get taken down. The libelous statements don't get taken down. And you know, there's one individual who's stalking me that has been reporting me for at least the last 2 or 3 years to where my Facebook account is shut down more than it can post. And it's always petty garbage. There's nothing real about what they shut it down for. And you'd think that they'd notice that it's the same person.
Unfortunately, yeah. It might be hard for Facebook to recognize that.
Yeah, well,
but how can victim services help? Because with our office,
somebody needs to get orders against these two websites. There is no excuse for these two websites to be in business. Those two sites should be shut down and their server logs seized. There is so much.
See if there's any resources for reporting a website, because our office can't get involved in that, but I can see if there's a way for you to report.
It's police need to take action.
So with the Federal Bureau of Investigations, they have an internet crime complaint center.
That's a joke. That's a joke. These people have been reported repeatedly by numerous people, and the standard response from the local police is they have no jurisdiction or they have no computer crimes unit. The feds say that there's the individual financial losses are too small, or
So
there isn't.
Oh,
please! And I know dozens of other people who have too, and nothing.
Okay.
Crickets.
Well, our office, I'm not sure what else resources that I can provide you with this, unfortunately.
Well, I was told to go through the Civil Rights Division at the Arizona Attorney General.
Okay, I can get you transferred to them.
Okay, I guess I had an option that sounded like you got, you know, I have this pile of Vine reports and see if there's anything y'all can do.
Yeah, let me get you transferred over to them.
All right, thank you. don't know what, you can please call Tommy Wasserberg, Wasserbert, 520-241-2776. Thank you. Well, that's enough of that shit. I suppose I should go and take a look and see what the assholes are up to, as long as we're, got this kind of a video going. Oh, I was asked to rate a purchase of sterling silver ear hooks that were not sterling silver. Just like the stern face while I was typing. Let's see what the idiots are up to at AMB. Oh, lots of notifications. A pack of losers. We're getting close to filing time. It's going to happen real soon. I have no choice. There's nothing I can do to stop this shit. What's the other one? Soon. Well, I don't. No. Okay, that's all bullshit. And kiwi farms is bullshit. Got this one idiot at Kiwi Farms is like a fresh out of college twerp trying to critique my playing. It's really funny because like I know exactly what I'm doing, which is just like working out. I play the rhythm of the street. I'm playing what I feel. I'm running through different keys and exercising on different phrases and playing phrases off each other. Once in a while, I'll pull a melody out, and that's all I do. And I seem to do it pretty well. There's a lot of people give me good money for doing it, and it's not pity money, I assure you. I mean, I bring people from blocks away to give me money. 'Cause I heard you. I had a guy last week. So I've been hearing you for months, and I haven't been able to figure out where you are. And then today I hear you, and you're right downstairs. So he came down with a 20, and he was up in a high rise above, up in the street. People are moved to tears. People dance. I get people dancing. I'll clog the street. I'll pull out when the Saints go marching in and clog the street. It's like, all you people that wanna smack talk me. I know what I am. And it's nothing like anything you described me. I'm just a hack artist. So it's just slacker. I do what I need to do to get by. And but I'm a nice person. I'm kind. I'm generous, and I know things that people want to know. And I make pretty things with my hands and make music that people like to hear. So let me read you some of the shit that these people are saying about me. Oh gosh. Fuck my life. This creepy fucker is boring. I just sat and tried to watch some of his videos and now I just want to take a long shower and go to bed. Good. And don't come back. Here's one calling himself Trig Point. Tudor is repulsive. Yet he is a personification of every nasty aspect of trans culture rolled into one ball that's constantly online. You should have a look at Noel's video. It paints a picture of the true horror of the man. That isn't the video. Or is it? Yep. How is this bottom-feeding scumbag not in prison? Well, because I've never done anything that I could go to prison for. They've barely been able to hold me for a month on bullshit charges, and that was only because I couldn't bail out. I had to wait for a trial. I'm just someone who's been living in the cracks, and just not hurting anybody, doing what I know is right. And all you haters, I pity you. Laugh now and cry later. What else is? There are some pretty disgusting people. See, here's a douchebag. Oh no, we already responded to that shit. I already responded to that shit. I don't need to do that. Oh, boo-hoo. No, we already saw that. Oh, that's right. We got a video going. Oh, just dumb shit. Typical dumb crap. Let's see if there's anything here I need to look at. Fucking idiots. Well, I guess that's probably enough of that shit. So, thanks for watching. Happy day. Bye.